Welcome to Relationship Essentials. I pray that each and every one of you has had a blessed holiday. Now, with this year ending and a new year beginning, Lord's will, let us reflect on some positive things that has taken place this year. Now, I know that we've had this pandemic come about, but there are some great things that has come about in this year. One thing that we surely can reflect on is if you are able to watch this video right now, that means that you are still here. You're alive. And no matter if you've encountered some bad things this year, loss of a loved one and so on, we are still here to encounter these things. So I'm going to call you blessed. Reflecting on how Relationship Essentials got started this year. The feelings that were present wasn't positive feelings at first. Though God has given me this gift, my thoughts were not great. The first thing that came about was fear. I was afraid to get started. And so my thoughts were, will somebody enjoy this? Will this be beneficial to others? Is this going to help somebody? Will somebody even want to watch this? And how will this help them if they do? But I can't tell you that I regret starting Relationship Essentials, because it is helping people. It's helping people just like you. And this is stuff that just goes on every day. So I thank God that I got up and got started. So you should never, ever allow fear to stop you from doing what God has called you to do, spreading the gift that He's given you. So let this be words of encouragement to you. When God has given you something, don't sit down on it. Reflecting on what drove me to go ahead and get started on Relationship Essentials. Number one is God. Number two is the passion that I have to see relationships get better, succeed at where they're trying to go. I would just reflecting on some moments in my life where things would be happening right before my eyes, and my thoughts were, gosh, if I could just teach them how to love their spouse better, or to get stronger in a relationship with the parents or the children or the siblings, on down the line with whatever relationship. But that was just like a passion that just kept going on. It's something that never died. And I was so adamant about it, and it just touched my heart every time. And each one of you have this on the inside of you. So what drove me throughout time, and this has been going on. This didn't just start. It just started on camera. What drove me is the passion that never died on the inside of me to want to see you all succeed. And so that's why we're on here, and that's the drive for Relationship Essentials. Some positive things that I'm going to share with you that has happened in my life is, number one, y'all, I was able to get my mom on camera. She is not a camera type person, but I was able to get her and my dad on camera. Another thing is, we closed on our home, and giving God all the credit and all the glory, because if you know the story, it was quite complicated. But this year, we closed on our home. God allowed us to push others to pursue their dreams. So we were allowed to share moments with other people to help them bring out what was on the inside of them. We were also able to participate in a drive-by love shower. Isn't that awesome? To do something for other people, just to show them that we love them. It wasn't a birthday or nothing like that. Just to show that we truly love each other. These are some positive events, y'all, that has taken place in my life. Then we created date night in my home. We were able to date each other, me and my husband, and not have to go anywhere. So we put up the little Joe's Cafe and so forth. And look, y'all, another positive thing that I want to point out that has happened this year that I haven't seen I just hadn't been seeing because my eyes hasn't been peeled to it, is this year has been a year that more creativity has come out of people out the wazooks. People are being creative to, let me name a few things that God has placed me on the inside of me. Making t-shirts, tumbler cups. I mean, just doing these things that got these little gifts that you never knew you would have, that you had unless you was pushed into a place to crunch like diamonds, pressurized. So this year is a great year. Much more has happened, but these are the things that I want to share with you. And now I'm going to share with you briefly some blessed moments. Here I have my son, my oldest son that was in the home, at his marriage proposal. He's asking for her hand in marriage, and she did say yes.
For the camera.
Yes.
Here I have my husband and all the boys inside the house reunited. Oh, what an awesome time. So let this be encouragement to you that your relationship with your children are very important. And then here I have me, with me, the girls, the new additions to our family, and my husband. And now I have me and all my boys taking a picture, because God has allowed us to reunite and for us to be under one roof with all our children. So I now have shared with you some blessed moments that has taken place in my life, and I thank God for each and every one of you. I pray that you all have a blessed rest of the year, Lord's will, and have a great next year. See you later.